And remember, another thing, if you still have negative thought, remember the law of substitution. Law of substitution says you cannot think of two thoughts at a time. You can either have a positive thought or you can either have a negative thought. So if you have a negative thought, that means you are not letting the positive thought come in. Just let the positive thought come in. Negative thought will go away. Law of substitution is you cannot have two thoughts at a time. You can only have one thought at a time. If you understand law of substitution, you can easily learn to control your thoughts. So remember that. And remember everything is in our mind. Let me give you an example. Let's say you see a person who made you angry for some reason in the past. Now you have a friend with you, and now both of you see this person. This friend does not feel bad or angry or frustrated, but you feel angry and frustrated. The same person, same environment. You are losing control. This person is not losing control. That means the problem is here. The problem is in the thoughts. So just replace the thought to a positive thought, and you can do it. It needs practice, and I give you a 21-day formula. Practice 21 days in a row. If not, then 30 days in a row. Go on a vacation for 21 days, as I mentioned. So these are the things you can do. Now, besides the resentment, anger, and fear, finish the self-doubt. Don't doubt yourself. You will have doubts on yourself whenever you are trying to achieve your goals, you are trying to do something positive, you are trying to move forward in your life. You will have self-doubts that can I do it or not. So remove the self-doubt. Talk to yourself positively. Remember, many of the negative thoughts come to us when we talk to ourselves negatively. So talk to your own self positively. You need to talk to yourself positively. Positive thoughts all day long is a must. You need to think positively. If you're not thinking positively, you are actually damaging your life. You're damaging your career. You're damaging your future. And the greatest secret of thinking positively is set goals today. Write them down. You will automatically replace negative thoughts, and your energy and thoughts will go towards the direction of your goal. Not having goals is one of the biggest reasons of frustration, one of the biggest reasons of depression, one of the biggest reasons of sadness, one of the greatest reasons of low self-esteem, low confidence. That if you live a life with no goals, that means you're not going nowhere. You feel confused. When you feel confused, you feel that, oh, I'm worthless. When you feel you're worthless, your self-esteem is down, your confidence is down, and you feel bad. When you feel bad, you do all sorts of wrong things, and the cycle goes on and on. So eventually everything comes back to the goal setting. That's why I keep reminding this again and again, that the most important thing that everyone should start with is a goal. Goal setting. Set your goals. Set your goals in your life. And how do you set your goals in your life? Set the goals related to your career, your health, your relationship, your finances, everything, every department of your life. Set goals related to your life. Write them down and look at them every day, and write them down every day. Once you do that, you will feel good about yourself, and when you achieve any of those goals, cross it, and you will see endorphins coming up. You gotta keep the diary or a notebook or your journal with you all the time. You cannot live without it. You should not live without it. I write my things down. I write the wisdom down here, that the things I'm talking to you today, I have written it here so that I don't forget, and I keep reminding myself by reading these things that I have written. So my journal has my goals and my wisdom as well. And my daily planner is something different. I'll talk about this in some other session, that what should be a planner, how it should look like, and what should be your journal, how it should look like. Planner or journal can be two different documents. So planner and journal can be two different documents. Like this is a planner, this is a journal. Okay, so eventually a day will come that you will have both of these things. Don't worry about it. But I'm just letting you know that don't worry about it. Things will happen gradually. You just start with a positive thought, peace of mind, and write your goals down, set your goals down, and learn to set your goals. And how do you set your goals? Remember, the main thing about goal setting is that you should have a deadline. You should have a deadline. The goal should be realistic and measurable. As you heard the philosophy of SMART goals, it should be specific, it should be measurable, it should be relevant, and it should be time bound. So That's what I'm talking about. Your goal should be time bound. The most important thing about a goal is a deadline. You should have a deadline. Remember, the goals not written are merely wishes. Goals without a deadline are merely wishes. So you must have a deadline that by this time I will achieve it. Set your goals that if there are places you want to go, vacation, you want to visit some places, you want to visit some cities, you want to visit some towns, write them down before it's too late. You don't want to die with regret that, oh, I could have done this, I could have gone there, I could have visited this place. But the thing is, you did not write them down. Where is your list, your travel checklist? Where is that list? Where do you want to visit? The places you want to visit, or the things you want to do before you die. Where is that list? If you have that list, just by looking at that list, you will feel good about yourself. Your brain will release endorphins, natural chemical that makes you happy. These are natural opioids. They make you feel happy just by writing the list of the places you want to visit, the list of the things you want to do. Right, for example, I wrote some things down that I want to do in my life. For example, I wrote I wanted to visit Paris, France. I did go there. I wrote these things down. I want to go to Turkey. I wrote that down, and it became a reality because I wrote it down. And the same thing is with the other things. With other vacations, I just wrote things down, and there is a huge list that I have now. These are my goals. So I have a target to hit, and that keeps me happy. Stays that keeps me away from negativity. So where is your list?